here we are, this is who we are.
Everyone, welcome to the channel. Nathan, I'm very excited to do this reaction to the band Sleep Token. This is our third song that we've done from them. This is our third request from my son, Logan, who has given us now 3 reactions to the band Sleep Token. And if I recall correctly, we've enjoyed what we've heard from them, but it's been a while.
It's been a while
since we've done Sleep Token. So we might kind of forget their sound, but I believe they're kind of, if I remember correctly, they're like a hard rock band. There's a lot going on, a lot of energy, so I'm looking forward to this. I saw this video, like I had to rip the video from YouTube, so we could react to it, and I saw on their YouTube channel where this video came from. It's only a year old, so that's kind of cool.
Oh,
and so it's fairly new. 18 million views in a year. That's pretty good. So that's
18 million.
18 million views. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah. When I say this, because when I say Sleep Token, if someone even asked me, like, a couple days ago, have you ever heard of Sleep Token? I'd be like, I don't know. It sort of sounds like it's one of those bands probably where they have this huge fan base, very dedicated fan base, but you don't hear them on the radio, so to speak, and that's okay. You don't have to. It doesn't right, but that's cool that YouTube kind of shows you, hey, no, we like what we're hearing here. In the comments, I did read some comments because it doesn't spoil the song. I mean, I'm going to be very interested in hearing what goes on here, according to what I read in the comments. But without further ado, from my son Logan, of course, here we go. More Sleep Token. Take me back to Eden.
I dream in phosphorescence, bleed through spaces,
Death.
see you drifting past the fall, but no one told you where to go.
something tells me we're not done with that yet.
I don't think so.
Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sink porcelain stain, choking up brain matter and makeup. Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer, I dangling like cold cuts. Missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub. White roses, black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I have become. My mind, those eyes like fire. I'm a winged insect, you're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire. I guess it goes to show, does it not, that we've no idea what we've got until we lose it. And no amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it. And I don't know what's got its teeth in me, but I'm about to bite back in anger. No amount of self-absorbed fury will bring back the glory of innocence. Those eyes like fire, I'm a winged insect, you're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires, I'm a waking hell and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire.
You want to start or me?
Yeah, sure. I'll give it a shot. I'm trying to take it all in all at once.
Yeah, it's a lot.
As a song, it's like it's got a lot of like movements, right? So there's like the beginning, which has that. I don't know how to describe that kind of piano. Sorry, this is the best reference I can give. It sounds like Minecraft piano, a little bit. That kind of muted, reverby piano that kind of you hear it very like off in the distance. I thought that was very haunting, very like there's a story with that, right? There's lots of choices made to use that so that it would have that feel, that very like kind of hopeless feel. And then hopeless and hopeful, I should mention. Because I think that's the theme of this song, or it feels like it's kind of the contradiction of both. There's this very like melodic, harmonized, vocals counterplayed with some of the metal, but then sometimes there's like the middle movement where it's a little bit electronic sounding, but then it kind of goes to the guitars and the drums a little bit, and then finally the end it's like full on thrash or death metal kind of sound, and that's fine. Like I like that it's got this variety in it. I think that's what I really enjoyed. I have a harder time with vocalizations when I can't when the words are vocalized in a way that where they don't say the words, they just say like a version of the word. I'm not trying to rag on the band at all, but anytime when words are pronounced like a word that would be like word and it's pronounced void, or like they kind of like phrase it in this, it's sort of a trend to do it that way. It doesn't like totally bother me. It just feels like, oh, okay, that's a choice. That's fine. And along with that would be the vocal processing. So the processor that they used to have him overlaid. I don't think it was him harmonizing with other people. It was a vocal processor that does that, because there's a certain sound when you use a vocal processor to split your voice into multiple, like so it sounds like you're harmonizing with yourself. It's a cool sound. It just was like, is that what they do on stage? It was my guess, or does he just sing the part on stage, or how would that go? That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I forget the two other videos we did, because I know my son's given us other bands, and he'll tell me when he sees this reaction what other bands he's given me, because I guess in my mind I was expecting even something. I'm sure that you get, well, at the end of the song you get that heavy, the yell and the heavy crunch coming in, and we've heard that, of course, that kind of music before. We were raised on hard rock and heavy metal, so it's never jarring to us. The vocal scream comes in, and we know the guy can sing. His name is Vessel, by the way. That's his stage name, Vessel.
Okay.
Vessel. And now look, people are gonna get mad at us. I don't want people to get mad at us because I know, but you and I keep in mind we're old men. We're dads. We have adult children. Okay, we're old. Okay. Now, what I say is, so we're still learning like some music that's new for us, but it might be and they're a fairly new band. Like their first album, like studio album, was 2019, so it's not like they've been around forever. But I looked online to see what they look like, and they have the same kind of like, I would say what the word is, not get up is the right word, but we just started reacting to the band Ghost, and it's just funny how. These guys, Sleep Token, also go by these weird stage names, and like for example, the drummer's called 2, Roman numeral 2. The guitarist is Roman numeral 4. The lead singer guitar, he does the keyboards, bass, I think, or something like that. His name is Vessel. And yeah, I admit, I went right away to like a Sleep Token Unmasked. I was like, what do these guys look like? Like it's just interesting to see what they look according to what the site I'm looking at. It's a very unassuming looking guy. If it's true, his name is Leo Faulkner. Is his name.
Okay.
And his then you got Rice Griffins, who's 4, you got Adam Petter, who's 2, you got Dave Ball, who's 3, and then they have a singing choir, just like Ghost does. I forgot the name of their singing choir, of 3 females named Matilda, Lindsay, and Paige. Aspera is the name, and they're all wearing masks, and they all have so just like Ghost, they all have masks. You can't see them. The whole band.
Oh yeah.
The whole band is masked. So Ghost does the same thing. So I can't imagine these guys have not been. There has to be some sort of reference, and they're also, both bands aren't the first bands. I mean, Kiss did it first with the makeup. That's the whole idea. You didn't know what they look like. It was just paint makeup. I say all this. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I think it's cool. The mask that you look online, the mask they have is pretty cool. It's kind of haunting looking, right? It's funny because you see the haunting look to Vessel, you see his mask and stuff, and it's very haunting, like a scary creature almost. But then when you see him he just looks like the kid in algebra class. It's just kind of funny, and maybe that's maybe why you do it, right? Because it adds that whatever. So all that being said, I like the look, I like the aesthetic. That's what I'm getting at, and I like to do a little bit of research. I had no idea I was going to see what they look like, and because the video didn't show us anything, so I was like, well, who are these guys and what do they look like? Because I can't remember what they looked like in other videos we did. I can't remember if they were lyric videos or what they were. Okay, so yeah, musically obviously they're very talented. I like the haunting atmosphere. You got this feeling of back to Eden, so it's like you're in hell and you're pulled up or down. There's kind of a traveling of this person or the spirit or whatever journey of a person. Musically, yeah, it's so this is the type of, like, I didn't hear the lyrics, we didn't listen or watch the lyrics. I mean, we could go back and do that some other time, but this is a type of song for me where it's the musical journey. I think the lyrics, well, I would say they're irrelevant. That's not true. But this, for a first time listen, I was just listening to the composition. I was just listening to the music and how it was flowing. And yeah, I really liked it. It was obviously very intelligent people behind the music. It's very put together, high product on the audio. Another side note here, Nathan. This album itself was a very highly reviewed album. I had it. Okay. Yeah. I don't have it in front of me. I don't want to waste people's time, but on their Wikipedia page, just tons of like accolades for this album. It made like #1 on what do you call it? End of the year for 2023. So the album is called "Take Me Back to Eden." That's the name of the album. It came out May 2023, so just a year and a half ago. It had 6 singles from the album, and this song wasn't even considered a single. It's just the second to last song on the album. Yeah, so it was #1 on Rock Sound, gave it #1. It's a magazine. Revolver gave it #1. NME gave it number 21. Metal Injection #5. Metal Hammer #4. #1. Kerrang #3. So it's just all this.
Are they classified as synth metal? Is that kind of the? Is that the genre?
Well, this album is progressive metal.
Okay.
Pop, R&B. Yeah. Alternative metal, and Djent, D-J-E-N-T.
Oh,
you heard? Okay. Yeah, Djent is a subgenre of progressive metal termed for a onomatopoeia of the guitar sound that it characterizes it. That's weird.
Oh, do you know what that means, right?
Yeah, what does it mean? I've heard the word. What is it when you combine?
That's like
something?
Pop, bang, snap. Kapow. So they're saying that the guitar sounds are mimicking other sounds. I don't know if we heard that in there or not.
Not necessarily that song. That's just part of it. Because when they do that for the overall album, it can have who knows what song presented that thing, right? So basically, looks like they just tackle whatever they kind of want. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So cool that my son is into that stuff. They're from England too, or UK.
Okay.
That's another
interesting. It's very creative. Like they sound very creative. Like I say, that song had 4 distinct movements, like a symphony almost, right? And to go at that and to be successful at it is hard because you've got to find, the right audience. The fact they're finding great success in being creative and explorative, all the power to them. So I'm up for more. This isn't at all a strike for me, even though the comments will tell us that we've done something wrong or we're bad people or whatever. I can't wait. With the reservation of just some of the vocalizations, I think it's great sounding. I think they've probably got a lot more that we need to listen to. So.
Oh yeah. All right. Cool. Thanks, son. Appreciate it. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Thanks, Ryan's son, for sharing that with us. If you'd like to share more with us, you have to be a member of the family, or you have to pay us.
Wow, that's true. Those are your options. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll
see you in the next one.